Through the wonders of modern technology, our world is more connected than ever before. Ideas can cross oceans with the click of a button. Companies can do business and compete with companies across the globe. And we can text, email, Skype with people on every continent. So studying abroad isn't just a fun way to spend a semester. It is quickly becoming the key to success in our global economy.
Let me make one thing clear. This is not another one of those over-the-top travel videos that makes a semester overseas look like a perfect dream for 6 months. This story is anything but that. Studying abroad is our generation's rite of passage. Our parents stepped out of their comfort zones, broke the rules, and discovered who they were in completely different ways than us. But we're not our parents. We go anywhere, broaden our horizons, and make ourselves into anything. And that's why we have no problem leaving our lives behind and spending 6 months on the opposite ends of the earth, studying abroad. But if you find yourself studying with the business school at UW-Madison, like our friend Chase here,
then that means that my advisor chooses my final study destination from my top 3 choices.
Fast forward 4 months of waiting, and I was headed to
Paris, the City of Lights. You've probably heard of it before. There have been countless references to Paris in American pop culture in the past 20 years.
So imagine me growing up with all this. You can see how I bought into the whole studying abroad will change your life expectations.
And studying abroad did change Chase's life. Just not in the way you'd expect.
On our first day of orientation, we heard a few lectures on how to adapt to the culture, watch out for pickpockets, and use the metro like a local. I guess I didn't pay close enough attention during that last part, because I left my brand new phone on the train when we rode the metro home that day. Luckily, my roommate Lucas and I got my phone back through some combination of adrenaline, GPS, and Google Translate. We went on to lose our phones 3 additional times between the 2 of us.
Chase didn't know it in January, but this bad luck was going to be sticking around for his entire abroad experience. Due to soon-to-be-revealed unforeseen circumstances, we didn't have footage for this next part, so we asked the insurance company to help us out.
I'm a thief. You're on a weekend getaway in the tropical island of Majorca. You're enjoying the sun, ocean breeze. Me, I've been sitting here all day waiting for you to slip up. And finally, I see my chance.
Hey bro, would you mind taking a pic of me over there for the Insta?
Oops, hope you won't be needing this for a short film anytime soon.
The insurance company. Watching out for your camera gear when you're too busy trying to raise the influencer kid's Instagram clout. Insure your valuables today.
It's St. Patrick's Day weekend. So where do we all go? Ireland, of course.
We have 2 characters, Chase and Sarah. They fly into Dublin on Wednesday after being in class all day.
The customs official processes us at the same time. He stamps our passports and hands them back to us, one on top of the other.
Let's fast forward through the next 3 days of drinking genuine Guinness pints, and wow, now it's Sunday morning all of a sudden, also known as the end of the weekend.
Well, for most of us at least. Sarah gets to stay an extra day because she doesn't have class on Mondays.
So lucky. Chase takes the train to the airport, arrives early, per usual, gets a coffee and a sandwich, checks the news, etc., and waits until it's time to board.
When the time comes, I pull my passport out.
And he sees a girl's face looking up at him. Sarah's face looking up at him. And he knows what that means.
There's no chance they're letting me on this flight. This service sucks.
April 15th, 2019, the day Notre-Dame burned down.
And we have a developing situation in Paris. Notre-Dame Cathedral in the heart of Paris is on fire.
We're not really sure what caused it, but Chase's luck wouldn't be a bad guess. I was actually the first person in the group chat to see it, which made me feel pretty cool. I got to send the, "Hey guys, Notre Dame is burning down" text before we knew how bad it was gonna get.
At first, we all thought the fire would get put out. But you can't just dump water on such an old building. That would be a dumb idea. It was weird to be around it while it was burning. There were thousands of people on the streets just watching, in silence.
Our friend Kelly was on a boat tour with her family when it happened, and she shot this great video of this fire falling. She even got on the news for it.
The world was experiencing all of this with us. Social media sort of blew up.
Everyone had an opinion on billionaires donating so much money to the restoration project. Being physically in Paris, though, that debate flew right over us.
All we saw was the incredible power of a country banding together over the shared love of a historic landmark. It was pretty amazing.
My host family, French professors, and most of the local Parisians were definitely downcast for a while.
Like, I saw a lot of people crying on the streets, and it's all because it's the symbol of France, it's the symbol of generations.
But one thing's for sure, you can't stay sad for long during springtime in Paris.
Let's go to Paris in the winter, share coffee under the Eiffel Tower, take your photographs by the fountain. You and I were born to be Parisians.
There was 1 week left until our semester ended, and things were finally looking like they might end up alright. And then Chase broke his foot on one of those electric scooters. You know, the ones that people throw off of bridges?
It took me twice as long to do anything that included walking. Sometimes crawling was my best option. It didn't really faze me during my last week in Paris, though. I'd sort of gotten used to all this terrible stuff happening to me. I just rolled with it and kept enjoying the last week with my new friends. Honestly, I would have let you break my other foot if it meant I got to stay for another month.
But Chase's time was finally up. Not in like a bad way or anything, just his flight back to the States. Chase has been back in the United States for 2 months now. Life has pretty much returned to what he's used to.
Coming back home was an interesting experience. As soon as I got back, the months I spent abroad felt like a lifetime ago. I miss living in Paris, but it is nice not to have to stress about ordering the wrong food from local restaurants or breaking the weird French laundry machine in my homestay.
So here's the part where we shove some lesson on you at the end of our video. Maybe it's that growth comes when you least expect it. Maybe it's that study abroad does really change your life. I guess the most universal one would be just to have better luck than Chase. It's not like he wants more bad things to come his way.
But hey, if they do, I know I can handle them.